Hello, John. There's port something. So if you've been following along, we actually made a typo. These should be capitals or it won't fucking work. There we go. So if user has not voted, let's start there. The first thing we need to do is determine if my plan is up or down. So if vote equals up, else if vote equals down, you could always use just else, but let's be sure. So, if they hit up on something, we need to update a bunch of shit. So let's do this. Query update articles. Now I've come back here to articles. We're gonna update these numbers here. See? Vote up, vote down. Remember we made that? So update articles, set vote up equal to vote up plus 1, where ID equals ID. Oh, god damn. Just prepare this. Let's bind value ID to ID. Execute. So there. So now that part, that was just update vote records. Now we need to do something else. Now we need to do a select on that same shit. It's a little tedious, but we'll have to do it. Output vote. So query select. Let's just, instead of select all, let's do select ID, vote up, vote down. From articles where ID equals ID. Now, good God, I'm just gonna prepare that. And we only need to bind the ID again. Yeah, just the ID. And then, actually, we just need to execute it too. Excuse me. So we do need to fetch this data, so statement fetch, like that. Now we need to echo this, so that it's outputted back here, remember? Oh man. So, echo row vote up minus row vote down. Now that'll feed back to the other page, but we still gotta do some shit. We need to update this table now, so we need to do another query. Update records with IP and tags. That's what we're gonna do. Query. Let's see. First we need to check if the user has a record and whether or not they voted already. So we do that like this. Wait, how do we do that? Select all from votes where IP equals IP. I'm just gonna copy all this. Whoops. Prepare, bind, execute. Except this was gonna be IP. Don't forget to do that. So if the rows found is 1, then that means that in this table that IP exists, but they haven't voted on the article that they just voted on. They haven't voted on it yet. And the reason we need to determine this is because we're either going to use update or insert. And in this case, since the IP already exists, we need to update. So let's do that. We need to first fetch this data from here. So row statement fetch PDO sock. Wait, what is it? Fetch a sock. Fetch a sock. Now let's make this variable tags. Now what tags is, now see what we just tags is all this data already from this user's IP. So if they already have a bunch of votes in there, that's what this represents. And what we're gonna do is just append to it like this. Remember the comma, and then the ID that they voted on, and then up, since we're working with if they hit up, and then this comma. So now this tags is what they had already plus the new one. So now we just need to update this back into our table. Let's write another query. Update votes set tags equal to tags where IP equals IP. Again, I'm going to copy all this because I'm sick of typing it. Prepare, except we need to bind IP and tags. Bind tags to tags. Execute. Now, the flip side of this is that let's user has record but has not voted on this article. Else if there are 0 rows, then we need to use insert. User has no record, create one. So now write another query. Insert into votes the column IP and tags, values, IP tags. Alright, so now again copy that shit. What do we need to change here? Right here, let's make tags. We need to set tags to something. We already know what the format is, right? It's a comma, the ID, then underscore their vote, and then a comma. Now that's bound to this. Execute. And that takes care of that. It looks like a lot, and that's just for one little section.